Hello everyone! Today I'm going to be talking about how and why we limit plastics for our toddler, especially at mealtime. So I'm going to be focusing on some of the products that we use that are an alternative to plastic for our one-year-old daughter, and I will do my best to link all of the products I use in the description box below. So if you're interested in learning about how to reduce plastics at mealtime for your kids, just keep watching. If you are a parent of a young child, you've probably noticed that most of the tableware options for your children are going to be made out of plastic. Now, plastic has its place in the world, and I think plastics are great. And by no means do we have no plastic in our house. We actually use quite a bit of plastic items, as because they're mostly unbreakable, they're very safe for kids. But we do try to limit the amount of plastic we use in our own food and tableware, and so it just came naturally to me to make those same decisions for our one-year-old daughter. Because we were starting with new items for our daughter, when we made choices to buy things for her to feed her, we chose to look at alternatives to plastic. We do have some plastic things for her, but the following items are things that we've found that are safe alternatives to plastic. The first thing I want to start with is cups. Now, if you have a toddler, you're going to know that sippy cups are very important. They carry them around everywhere, and I would say 99% of the sippy cups you're going to find out there are plastic because they do drop a lot. But some of the cups that I found that I love, this one from Green Sprouts, it is a glass sippy cup, and what I love about this is that, oops, it does have a straw adapter, which my daughter loves, and I find that with this cup, she drinks a lot more water. I think part of the reason is because the straw is nice and cushy, and she likes to chew on it. It also does come with this kind of sippy cup top as well, but so far we've really enjoyed using the straw. I'll show you how it works. The top unscrews here. There's the straw part, and here's the removable handles. And then if you unscrew the bottom here, this is the outside protector, and then this is the vessel that holds the water, and as you can see, it's all glass. And it's about 5 ounces, which is pretty small, but for a one-year-old it seems to work. And I will say that I held off on buying this for a while because some of the reviews said that it shatters, and I finally decided just to take the risk, and I'm really happy that I did because it has been launched off the high chair many times, and so far nothing has happened. The next sippy cup that we have tried is this one called the Safe Sippy 2, and this is by Kid Basics. And this one is made of stainless steel, and again, it has a straw top as well as a regular sippy spout adapter that you can put on there if you want to take the straw off. And it has the removable handles as well. And what I can say about this one is that I purchased it maybe for like smoothies or other kind of bigger drinks other than water. And so far it has not been a hit with my daughter. I'm not sure if maybe she's a little bit too young for it, or see the top right there is kind of small and hard plastic. It's not as fun to suck on, I guess, for her. But I do think it's a really great cup, and I do use cups like this for myself, so hopefully when she gets a little bit older, that'll be better for her. This is another thing that we've used, and this is by Life Factory. This is, we got these bottles as a set at our baby shower, and it came with a regular nipple top for little babies, but my daughter never took a bottle. So we kept the cups, got the sippy cup adapters, which comes with a little gasket to control the flow for smaller kids, and just have been using them now as sippy cups. And my daughter still is practicing with these. I have to help her a little bit. This one's about 4 ounces as well, so kind of small, but we do have a larger bottle that I intend to put these tops on when she gets a little bit older. And this is made of glass. And this has been dropped a lot and not broken. While we're on the subject of cups, I just want to share with you, and it just occurred to me that I am drinking out of a glass cup as well. This is not for babies, this is an adult cup, but I bought this cup on Etsy probably over a year or two, maybe 2 years ago now, and it's just a ball jar, a wide mouth ball jar with a stainless steel straw, and someone has just cleverly used a little gasket to make this into its own little sippy cup. And it's kind of a great thing to have because I don't know about you, I'm always trying to drink more water, and I find if there's a straw sticking up out of the top, I'm just going to drink a lot more. Moving on to bowls. Now if you watched my Meals of the Week video, you will see that we use this bowl all the time. This is a bamboo bowl. It's actually made by the company Bamboo, and it's kind of got a weird shape to it, but this is the very first thing I purchased for my daughter when we decided to start feeding her solids, because I just saw all of those baby bowls that you start your infant food with, and they were all plastic, and I thought, I'm only going to start with 1 meal a day, may as well get her something that's not plastic. And bamboo is a wonderful renewable resource, and it can be thrown off, and has been thrown off the high chair many times, has not broken, but I really love this bowl. This is another thing I have shown before, and this is just a regular little ball jar, but I love the size of it for babies. And I purchased these at my local Whole Foods market, but I know that they sell them at many stores, and what I love about these is they're wonderful for food storage, and you can freeze things in them. I feed my daughter right out of this. The only problem with this is that I don't feel comfortable handing it to her, so it's something that I kind of hold on to. If you're feeding your child out of this and they're not quite done, you just put the top on and just put it away. This is another favorite of ours for feeding our daughter, and it is the InnoBaby stainless steel little tray. And there it is there. First of all, I think it's adorable, but also if you're going to invest in plates for your child, you're probably going to want something unbreakable. I was really interested in it because it was not plastic, but since we've gotten it, I've really enjoyed feeding my daughter out of it. I was looking for something without the compartments because I didn't want her to start to get picky about food touching, but what I've realized when you have a very young child is that having the compartments makes each section like a little bowl, which is great if they're learning to use utensils, because then they can use the utensil to kind of push up against the side and get the food out of there easier. So I really enjoyed using this with my daughter. I did spring for the top, so the top is plastic, which is not my favorite, but I thought in case she's not done eating, or she wants to save something, or I want to save something, that can just fit right on. Another thing that we use for food storage are these Snapware glass lock Tupperwares. And I know this isn't necessarily something for babies, but we have had these for years. I can't even tell you how long. In fact, so long I don't even remember where we got them. But I just wanted to include these two because oftentimes I do make quite a bit of food, and I love storing them in these, and you just can snap down the top, which is plastic, but I try not to let it really touch the food, and we just use these in the fridge and freezer all the time to store leftovers. The last thing I wanted to share with you guys is this little reusable zip style bag. It's by Bumpkins. This was a gift, and we've only used it a couple times, but I think it's a great alternative to a plastic bag in that it's polyester, it's totally washable. We've used it for dry goods, and you just put them in and zip it right up and take this along with you. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the like button and leave me a comment letting me know if you've tried any of these items and what you think. Thanks again. Bye.